Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to go over the uranium daily technical analysis update. I'll give you my financial opinion and we'll just jump right in. So here's the uranium futures contract pricing. It has pulled back some. We're at 49.85, and maybe we're going to do another type of either stair-step pattern, or we're going to come back and do a full retest. We'll see what happens with the futures pricing. Sprott Physical Uranium Trust, we have pulled back, and we are, I think, going to bounce sideways before a move higher. I think we're getting close to a move. Usually see this pullback. You usually get like a pause. It comes up, and then we get the one last move lower. You kind of come up and do that type of movement, and we'll see if that happens. Looking at URNM, we're right on support. We bounced a little bit below it. But we're back, and we basically did a full retracement of this move here, all the way back to that support level. So we'll see if this support line holds. We'll see if the buyers step in tomorrow, and if we do, I mean, it's up to you on what you want to do. Camco getting the buyers stepping in. That's looking good. Bannerman, we're above all these support areas. That's usually a good spot to be looking. Goviax, it was up, but we had the momentum come back down. But we're still above the support areas. Looking at Global Atomic, we've got a bullish engulfing here that usually resolves itself upward in the short term. And I'm not talking, it just doesn't go straight higher. It can bounce around a little bit, but usually what happens is you kind of bounce around a little bit and then you work your way higher. It is an indication of a bottom. Forces Metals moving sideways. We have a lot of momentum here, so we're probably going to have to work this off a little bit. A little bit of sideways action before a move higher. Pierpoint moving on up above its support level. A lot of the times you get these false little breakdowns and then they move back up above support. Perhaps this is what's happening with Pierpoint. Deep Yellow trying to find some support down here. We've got this kind of support area across. I think we'll find support here and hopefully the buyers step in and push it. Palladium or Paladin Energy, we're right at this support level. We are sitting on it, so that looks good. We've got Sky Harbor getting some buying pressure. This is starting to look a lot better across the sector, guys. It's looking a lot better. Canalaska getting some buying pressure. Hopefully the buyers can turn this around. We've got Next Gen Energy getting a little bit of buying pressure, coming back above the support lines. We came above that one, and we're starting to come above this one, so that's good. Baseload getting some buying pressure. We've got Fission 3.0 looking a lot better. It got sold off and then bought back up throughout the day. Buyers are coming in here and buying it up. That's good. We've got Fission Uranium. The support is holding, and we are bouncing up above that support area. So that's good. Kazatomprom getting the bloody nose today. It was just its time. It was just its time. But it looks like it's going to go higher here soon. Peninsula, we've got the gapping lower and the momentum coming back up. So that looks good. The buyers are coming in and stepping in and buying it. Boss Energy, I think this was probably at support. It's right at support. So do what you want to do. If you like Boss, you know, who's going to be the boss here? Tony Danz is. We've got International Consolidated Uranium bouncing off support. This is a support day. If you need support, you know, there it is. Lotus Resources pulling on back. We've got that type of pattern that we see sometimes. And hopefully we can get this almost full retracement there. So, you know, if you like Lotus Resources, up to you on what you want to do. If we were all called Roy, we wouldn't have a U Roy. So we're not specialty Roys, but this looks good, guys. We're right on support. We got a little bit of a down day. Okay, whatever. But we'll see where this goes. I think the buyers are stepping into the uranium arena and buying up some of the shares. So I'm expecting to see buyers here, hopefully very soon. Encore getting some buyers throughout. It gapped lower. Buyers came up and came and bought it up a little bit. But we are right below the support line. Is this a false breakout on a monthly candlestick basis where we dip down and then come back up and close above it and go? It could be. It could be. But again, I don't know the future. I'm just looking and watching. You got what I need is right at support. And we'll see if we can break back above this other support level. I think we will. Look at the selling pressure on this. It's been quite dramatic the past, month and a half. URG, yeah, you know me. We're down a little bit, but again, we are above this support level going across. I think we're still in the game. UEC, right at support resistance. We're trying to break back above it, but it does look like we're getting a little bit of buyers across the board today, so that's good. That is good. LEU getting a bounce off this support level. We've got a converging support lines coming right where it's at. So that's LEU. We've got LTBR right at support, coming above support. So that looks good there too. ISO Energy above support. It's surviving. Appia getting sold off. We're right on support line. We'll see if the support holds. We have support right underneath it. The long-term support at 0.24. Denison Mines moving sideways, again above the support level. That's the blue line on the bottom there. We've got Blue Sky Uranium coming on higher today. That looks good. Nice, good buying pressure. We've got Forum Energy Metals trying to break above. This has got to break above, guys. It's got to break above. Otherwise, this acts as resistance. We could roll over and sell off even more if it doesn't break above. We've got Anfield Energy up day. Not much to really say there. Sideways day for Laramide. We've got support coming back from here. So we'll see if that support holds. Western Uranium Vanadium, it's selling off. Let's see if this is a dip down on a monthly candlestick. We need to come back up. If it comes back up, that's a positive. It means that the support line is holding. UEXCF moving sideways. We're dipping right below. Again, when you look at this from a different time frame, we're putting in a little bottom here, and hopefully we can come back above support on the monthly candlesticks. Then we could break. It could be a false breakdown. Get all you guys to sell out of it. Give me and other people who are more patient all your shares so we can ride it higher and you guys miss out on the bull market. That is what they're trying to do to you. And I'm not going to let it happen to myself, but this is another one there. Mega getting a little bit of buying pressure. Yeah, it was down today, but buyers came in and stepped in and bought it up throughout the day. That's what we want to see. Standard Uranium, it's down there. Depends on what you want to speculate on, but this could also be a slingshot pattern to the upside. If you're scared, you probably need to buy it, not need to run away. And a new investor, whenever your emotions tell you to sell, you almost always want to do the opposite. ALXCF, that's pulling on back there, but it was an up day, momentum-wise at least. Valora Metals right on support. That's looking good. Elevate, getting a little bit bounce off its support level. Again, that's good. And 92E getting sold off today, but we're still above the resistance support line. So that's what we've got for today, guys. That's uranium. Uranium is looking a little bit better. We are working off some of that momentum, but the momentum is still there. Let's just relax. Let's see what the buyers and sellers do this week. If we see more strength, it's up to you on what you want to do. That's what I'm going to say. If you want to pull the trigger on some of these, if you want to do a Sprinkle Fest 2022, I would not be adverse to. I've been sprinkling a little bit. I admit it. I sprinkled some in to some of the companies. If you want to know what I sprinkled into, you can sign up to the website, the Platinum membership. You can see exactly what I'm buying and what I am preferring at this time and what's on my watch list and what I'm sprinkling into. I gave an update on Sunday for this week. I'll give you a Wednesday update as well, midweek, to see what's going on. Again, these things don't change that fast. So in terms of the ones that I like and dislike, usually I'm buying into stuff for some months or years at a time. Some fall off if they've had very large increases. Some new ones may come back if they pull back quite a bit. This is a pullback that's pretty widespread. There's a lot of really good deals out there, I think. And what you want to do is you want to be patient here. You want to grab some shares of what are great companies that got sold off in a sell everything environment. That's the time you pick the good companies and pick up your favorites, the ones that were stubborn and they were not falling down. Pick up the stubborn ones too. So that's what I've got for today, guys. Give me a thumb up for the content. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the website. And we'll catch you next time. This is Finding Value.